The natural weight will do it by itself. But you want it, this one too. You want it a little tighter.
Thank you. We're back at the Savage Gulf, and I've got these two newbies with me, but one thinks he's the expert, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, we're taking them back out since they had a not good river trip. We're gonna do more of a hey, don't take that back. We're gonna do a backpacking trip, which should be better, but it's right now it's not turning off better.
Look at Jacob's
I wish I could have. I should have recorded last night how much gear I had to take away from them.
Why would he pack this much?
Oh my god!
Look how light I am.
Oh my god! So we're gonna. I was hoping not to be back out here this soon, but it's gonna be fun for these two guys. We're gonna do the loop clockwise, which I normally don't do.
So heavy.
And for his sake, I hope it doesn't rain.
Stop mentioning the R word, dude.
So I'm gonna hit this trail and see if we ever make it to camp today.
You gotta capture Dad.
Don't get me on camera coughing up a lung now.
Oh, we're definitely getting that.
Too late for that.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Good Lord.
Wish me luck. Holy smokes. If I don't make it out of this trip, it's because I've lost my mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Taking this guy out on a trip. I should have made somebody else take him out for his first time.
Oh, this is going to be a physical challenge. It's all mental.
It's definitely all mental for me. Oh. It's nice and cool, crisp morning.
Beautiful.
It's probably, I think it's around 60 right now. Only thing we've got to slightly worry about, even though it rained, is some water. So we'll just keep an eye out for water sources and drink until we almost feel sick and fill them up and go again. But we're going to be okay. I've been out with it being worse.
When are we having lunch? Not getting that anywhere else.
Oh, we got a little bit of new signage here. Says 4.5 stagecoach, which we're passing. I'm always super skeptical of all these mileage markers out here because they're always wrong by almost like 2 miles. So don't get your hopes up.
He always says everybody's wrong.
And I'm always right.
He's always
Always. Here we go. I like you to say that again. I'm always right. It's usually a raging waterfall.
Really?
Yeah. She's dry.
Whoa. Just felt that sink on me, dude.
Oh wow.
How am I supposed to get down there without crashing my knee? Alright, dude. Y'all can go on down. I'm staying right here. Oh, seriously. Guys, I recommend you do the same, too.
Break time,
Right where
despite
your hand, dude, right where your hand is, just sit right there, dude.
There's spider webs up here.
despite Matthew's belly aching.
Alright, you do what you want. Oh, wait. Spaghetti legs, dude. Check out the pack.
Come on down, boys. There's rad down here.
Spit on you, dude. If I spit on you, you would know it.
These guys. These knuckleheads.
I knew we were off the trail. Oh, this is the trail. Go.
He's filming in the video.
You think I can't see that marker without my glasses? I saw that marker.
Alright, I've been looking for this bluff for lunch. Finally found what I think is it. We're pretty deep off the path. So, it's looking real promising.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I normally do this side on day 3, and I'm just kind of intent on getting it outside. I always skip this. Man, I really shouldn't.
Oh my lord.
This is one of the most beautiful bluffs in this park.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh my lord. This might be the best one.
Dang. Come on. It's beautiful. He's not coming.
Huh? Lunchtime for us?
Okay, how much water does it use?
2 cups of water. Come on.
Stuart trying to use a
Take your
backpacking
water.
meal.
And here.
Told them it was going to be easier not to do this for lunch.
Here you go.
They didn't listen to instructions very well.
When it hits 16, I'll tell you when.
So this is going to be pretty hilarious.
It's dirty, man.
Got my new op sack for lunch. It's pretty rad. I like it. Gonna dig out my usual lunch of an epic bar with meat and then a fruit one and a drink. And listen to these psychopaths do whatever these psychopaths do.
Okay.
And try to find my
Start
sin.
pouring and I'll tell you when to stop. I'll be happy. I don't feel happy.
Would you
right
rather
now.
save 2 minutes or get blisters?
Yeah, man. Tell us, what's more important to you? Are you one of those maniacs who puts one sock on at a time then a shoe?
Oh,
Weird.
did you have one shoe on and you're barefoot?
So I'm trying to help everyone. I told them to take their socks off and shoes so they can dry and their feet can dry so they don't get blisters today. But no one likes my helpful advice. He will later though when he doesn't have blisters.
I need a foot massage over here, dude.
Oh.
It was a good lunch spot though,
I need a mani-pedi.
despite the company I had to have with it. Hey, 120.
Jacob, can you put that underneath?
No, he got it.
You have to put the red thing around it.
It's around it?
Is it?
See? Oh.
Look, hey, Jacob, look, is it good?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Dude, I've already had the spiders in my beard. I've got Matthew like non-stop back there. Like,
Ridiculous.
dude,
Silent retreat for dinner.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hope that he gets tired by the time we get to camp, just so we can have a little bit of like rest, dude. He's been non-stop since 10. Even before 10. I can't believe that he's still going at this rate.
I told you silent retreat for dinner.
It's absolutely impressive. Like maybe I should have let him carry all that weight. It tired him out a little faster. I think we've got like 6 miles to go. I hope 6 miles does it for him.
It's an extra squeeze, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Where is it?
Sounds right. I mean, it's been a minute since I've been here, but I don't recall any of this, which is pretty cool. Talks about the Stagecoach Road. Dude, I don't need a map, bro. He's trying to feed me a map.
We just do the connector trail 9.9.
Ah!
This way.
He wants to do the connector trail. He doesn't know. He doesn't know the connector trail.
Dude, I say take the state road.
We are. So, 6 miles to go.
I need 4 points.
Boy, I'm only a video just in case you eat it.
Oh, shut it.
We have it for prosperity.
Gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
oh man.
You're freaking me out.
Oh no.
Stop. Seriously.
So,
I do not like being on video.
well then that only makes me put you on there more. We've got a little bit of water back in through here. We're gonna take advantage because it hasn't rained. I mean, it rained the last 2 days, but it hasn't rained prior to that in like a month. So everything is bone dry. So we're gonna drink all our water or as close as we can get.
Oh.
Fill up again and hopefully be good till we get to camp.
And we just took a break 5 minutes ago.
And we did just take a break, but we had no idea there was gonna be water here. There's like, it's just total crapshoot out here.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
These roots are badass, dude.
Captain Complaint here.
I'm not too happy about these roots.
So we're at the gnarly part of this trail.
Gnarly roots.
Captain Clumsy here.
Captain Clumsy. to the-
Actually, we're gonna call him Mouth for the rest of this because that's what my littles calls him. And I don't know if you've noticed, but every time this camera's on, he's running. Well, that doesn't stop when the camera goes off. So
But
Mouth is definitely appropriate.
unsubstantiated.
And Mouth is how he shall be known. Hold on to the trees there, Mouth, who has a trekking pole but refuses to use it. So, all right, gonna go down. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck.
So we ended up doing like 15 miles, probably 15, 16. I don't know, just enough to make Mouth super happy. He's super thrilled. Our campsite that we had reservations for was already taken by people who say they have reservations, so we let that slide. I mean, what else are we gonna do?
So we're about to kick some ass.
Mouth, how was the hike today, Mouth?
Ow. I can't even walk, dude. If that's any indication.
So we're gonna go to sleep here in a minute and reset for day 2. Morning, day 2. It's like 6:30. I woke up at like 5. Lay down for a little bit longer because it was so dark. So cold. Not so cold, but it's cool. Wind's blowing. Those boys ain't stirred yet. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some liquid breakfast. And then probably get the move in and see if I can't get them up. Stop and go should be here around 8. And then we'll hit the trail. Hopefully less complaining today. All right, Stop and Go has joined the madness with this cool new Patagonia Defend Public Land shirt, which is pretty rad. See if we can get that. Yeah. I slept really good last night. I don't know if Tobias slept. Tobias, did you sleep? Nah. And Mouth certainly didn't sleep, even though apparently he was snoring. But as soon as he woke up, he's right back on his nonsense. But luckily we have an extra person to weather this insanity with us. So maybe we can spread the madness around. Less miles today, but a lot more rocks, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more crying. We'll see. Captain's log, number 56. I have no idea how long we've been here.
We're still in the same spot we were when we first.
Yeah, I lie. I know exactly how long we've been here. It's over an hour trying to do water. So, yeah, it was a joke. Welcome to the joke.
Oh.
Oy. Literally an hour just to do water, and we're still not finished. I love introducing new people to the woods, but there's a point, I think. There's a point.
Remember?
And I think I may have reached that point.
Remember when I was talking about really wanting to get into?
Yeah, this is like, like you want to guide some trips? This is a good way to remind you don't want to guide trips. Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Hey. Alright, it's been about an hour since we stopped for water. We're stopping here where there's normally a ton of water, but it is bone dry. We're just going to have a couple snacks, fuel up. Now that we're moving, we're actually making pretty good time. So, we got Mouth on the charge there. So, he's offering me cashews, I think. So, I gotta still get those. It's kind of stuffy down here, so we'll see. Trail nuggets. Energy and protein. 10 grams. Not a lot of calories, but it's a weird little beet-based cranberry, orange, beet, and hangout. I don't know what that last is. Hangout? What? Anyways, gonna eat it. It's pretty good. It's okay. All right, I'm huffing it a little bit. I'm going up to Schwoon Spring. Just on the off chance there's water here, we can take advantage. Maybe do lunch before I send everybody else up. It's best if just one of us gets tired, and I'll be fine. So I'm gonna come up here just on the off chance. And then if it is good, I'll have to send them boys up here. I'm sure they're not gonna be too pleased with that climb. Whew. And now that I'm up here, I'm thinking, if I've been up here, it's been a long time. Because I don't recall all this. Fingers crossed though, it'd be nice. Ooh, about died. Uh-oh. Hoping I didn't come up here for nothing. Starting to look like it though. Starting to look like it. Oh yeah, I've been up here before. I remember this now. Whee. Alright, that's cool though. I do remember this cave. And the spring is up here, so we'll see. Check back in a second. I mean, yeah, there's water flowing down in there. But Mouth was complaining about sketchy water. That's sketchy water. And not in the quality, but just getting down to it and back out safely. Oh, man. Well, since we don't need it that bad, we're all pretty good. And pretty confident that Hobbs is going to be okay. I'm just going to call this not a no-go. I'm glad I came up here, though. This is cool. And whoever brought this out, shame on you. Not a cool move. If you bring out a whole bag of trail mix, take that crap out. Come on, man. Oh, there's a way over there. Hold on, time out. Let's go check. Yeah, I mean, there was water sort of back there, but man, that whole boulder climb thing was almost just as crazy as going down in the hole. So if it was life or death situation, maybe we figure it out, but it ain't. And I'm not about to get in danger or put myself in a dangerous spot just to have a little extra drink. So back down this hill we go. We're killing it today. So we're closing in very quickly on camp. So I'm gonna try to slow everybody down. I don't feel like sitting at camp. Not my thing, right? So we're already gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna try to minimize my thumb twiddling as much as possible by breaking up the twiddling of thumbs.
What's happening?
Lunchtime. We decided we were going to stop at Sawmill Camp because we were so close in the scheme of the day to Hobbs, and I don't think there's really a good place to pause for breakfast. I mean lunch.
You're wasting
All the way it's just all uphill, and then I don't want to sit at Hobbs all day. That sounds awful. So we're just going to stop here and hang out for like an hour or so. Rest, eat, watch these two try to figure out the alcohol stove, and then this is my lunch fare. Oh yeah, yum 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 yum. Oh, and thankfully Mouth has decided to take a vow of silence for the rest of the day. So
Hallelujah.
all is much better in our world.
Hear that?
Yeah, fill that thing up.
I'm in Shane.
Oh my god, yeah. Fill that thing up. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off now. That's in case he burns down the forest. There's no evidence. We're just scoping extra sites out now that we're here in Sawmill. We normally don't take the time to do this, but since we're here with plenty of time, this is site number 6. Got a lot of cool seats, some nice little flat spot there, plenty of hang. You can get up in here if you need to. Yeah, this is cool. Might have to come back here and do Sawmill again. Because I've never stayed at this site. I've actually normally stay at the ends of Sawmill, which aren't the most spectacular, but this one's cool. Site number 6. What's up, feisty little bro? Oh, go.
Spider bro. Spider bro.
Dude, he's tripping out. I can't really get him focused, but he is tripping out. I'm not getting you, bro. I'm trying to go.
What are you thankful for?
Peace and quiet.
That'll work.
And this breeze that's coming through.
Mouse, what do you think? You literally talked a second ago.
Got the camera on, that's why. Another mini break. We're just still doing good. It just got real hot, and then we're on this intense uphill, so just making sure no one red lines, and then we don't get too thirsty, just in case the water situation. We did run into some like Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts, something. They were doing something, and they said the water you could dig it out a little bit if you need to, since it was ground fed. So we'll be fine. And sweet baby shade.
Beautiful shade, beautiful breeze.
All right, we did it. About 3.5 miles of pretty intense up. I think everybody felt that. Even me and Stop and Go felt that a little bit. So
Eyes got a little burn.
well, had to activate the cast for the first time today. Mouth is back to grumpitude. He's back in the land of don't like. But we're at Hobbs Cabin. This little creek over here is dry, so I guess me and Stop and Go are gonna dig out the creek. Apparently if you dig it out a little bit, it fills up. So we're gonna be okay. Just a little extra work involved. Plenty of daylight though. It's like 2:35.
Plenty of time to go explore too.
Says the man here on his first day. He's making it.
Still now?
He's making it. He did it. Woo! Victory. He's not feeling it. Hobbs Cabin. Nothing we haven't seen before. Smoky as it ever is and ever was. I'm not a big fan of sleeping in that thing. Just, dude, it's smoky out. So we're at campsite 1. Hopefully no one's there this time. I think we're here early enough now that it's not going to be a problem. So it's just a matter of finding which one that is. Oh, right in a spider web. How about that? All right, campsite number 1. It was a crapshoot on this because all the pictures on the website were all the same campsite, so I had no idea what I was getting. Just trying my best. It'll do. It's cool. It's nothing spectacular. I wouldn't write home about it, but we're fine. As close to the water as we can get without being in that stinky cabin.
At least it's not occupied.
And it's not occupied, which is nice because I paid money for this one too. All right, water source wasn't bad. It's actually really good, despite dude told us. You got ants?
I got ants.
It's weird. It's like it's in the woods. But homies told us we were going to need to dig it out and let it fill up. It wasn't the case. It was just fine. It was
Not me, homie.
great.
Some other homies.
Some other homies that we met on the trail. It's fine. No problems. So we filled up. We're going to let it sit. Fill up again before the night's over. Fill up again in the morning. Now we're just here real early, figuring out what to do. Setting up camp real slow. I brought story cubes, but Nanny Naysayer over here, he's like hating on it. He wants to throw rocks or something. Doesn't make any sense.
Horseshoes.
He wants to throw rocks. So I guess we're gonna explain the weight of his pack. We're gonna find something to do. We're here so early.
I would explain the weight of that pack.
You recording it?
I am now. Damn.
Cheers.
All right, you
Posterity,
see-
bro. Is it good? Is it good now?
No, we're getting there. You'll see the little jet start burning. We're learning how to use an alcohol stove, which has been quite a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I personally cold soak some delicious refried beans with some cheese whisk, some peppers,
It's on the ground, but
taco seasoning. Oh man, so good.
churro rice.
Oh, these things are rad too. I mean, we're eating at like 4:30. We're just bored. I'm just gonna eat and hope to go to bed as soon as it gets dark. But it's been alright. Everybody's set up for the most part. Just gotta dry some clothes out and get the tarp out. Morning. It's about 6:50. We're up. Camp's basically broke down for me. Camp's basically broke down for Stop and Go.
I was stopped at, broke down, but then I had to unpack.
He had to find his stuff, as per usual. And then Tobias is awake, but big surprise, Mouth still asleep.
Yeah, he's drunk.
I mean, he's He's talking, but let's be real, he's still asleep. So we're gonna find out what the temp is here. It's been sitting and stop and goes. Sleeping bag, so it's a little off. What we got?
I don't know if that's ready yet.
Yeah, it's definitely not ready. That's way warm. It's like saying it's like way up in the 70s. Well, we know that stop and go was toasty last night based on that alone. A little breakfast wait for mouth to finally get up. Then we'll get going. All right, me and stop and go are at this water hole, the spring, which is nowhere near as bad as everyone made it out to be. Plenty good. We're gonna fill up. I just drank I'm about to finish my 2 liters and then fill up. I think this is the last water for the day, so it's gotta make it the whole way.
Gonna have Camel.
Shouldn't be that bad though. And I've got the tingles from my beta-alanine that was in my breakfast mix, so I'm feeling a little jittery. What's the problem?
Bring travel size.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Shut that thing.
All right, we've got water. Someone finally has breakfast, though he wants it to digest. So hopefully, now that the sun is way in the sky, we can get to walking, if that will please everyone. I don't know who I could be talking about. First good overlook of the morning, or of the day I should say, in the morning. Let's see what she got to offer us. Hopefully the wind's not blasting out the microphone, which I bet it is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's nice.
Even better.
Dude, I'm out here to burn calories, not take pictures.
So I normally miss all these good views because I'm here in the afternoon or evening. Never been out here in the morning. I like it. I take it back. I've come back this other way, but I never stop. So this is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Minus some of the noise pollution.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Super serious.
I want to be an Air Force Ranger. I want to live the life of danger.
All right, finally hit the junction here. We're not taking the Mountain Oak Trail because it's just in the woods. Only thing really to see over there is the Dinky Line campsite, and yeah, I don't really care. So stand on the North Rim to go see the ranger station, and maybe 5 miles. We'll see what that is. And we're making sure mouth goes the right way.
Ranger. I want to live the
See what
life
we've been
of
dealing with.
danger.
3 days. 3 days.
Tobias, I'm gonna be,
Bluff number 3, number 4,
move your stuff to a higher ground. It's gonna literally roll right
something
down
like that.
You got a perfect roll path if you drop something.
Oh, look who's captain. Look who's captain. I know what's gonna roll and not roll all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. Can I get
Captain, I'm gonna put my bag on right next to the bluff. It's always the amateur who thinks they're the expert. Anyways, we're doing a super early lunch here because we're moving. We probably won't need to do lunch any other time. It's only 10:20. 3 out of 4 of us went ahead and ate early, you know, at a decent time, like 7. So it's not the worst. You can probably figure out who that 4th one who waited till almost 8:30 to eat breakfast was. Yeah, case in point. But it's a beautiful, minus the company, a beautiful bluff to be having lunch. I rolled up on it. I legit thought somebody was like bushcraft and shelter thing for like survival. And I was like, that's kind of a dick move right off the trail. But it's like just the tree uprooted and took the ground right off the rock. Peeled it right off.
Dude, I would sleep there.
Yeah, absolutely would.
That's some serious natural.
That is so cool. Whew.
That's awesome.
Gotta be getting close. We've been running into a bunch of other hikers. And it's hot today, man. I'm sweating. I think it's the hottest day we've had. We're also on this rim sweating it, so that's a problem. Still pretty though.
It's currently 72
Only 72?
in McMinnville.
Oh, never
Let's see
mind.
what my little guy says. Hold on.
Oh, hold please.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Are you serious?
We gotta find out the temperature, man. This is important. This could be.
You need to read it.
Nothing could be more important.
It's hot. That's all.
Oh, dude, it looks like it's well into the 80 mark. Yeah, it looks like it's around 80. That sucks. Oh well.
He is not around. Where'd he go?
Dude, I almost ate it. No running or jumping.
I honestly, this was jumping so bad because of him. I thought you were shaking it, Chris.
I didn't shake it.
And I was like, he doesn't need any help. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the park, Jurassic Park.
Yes. Creepy.
I gotta piss.
Come on, man.
We got about 2 miles.
Holy shit, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
How did that happen?
I've been walking. We're gonna be out though before 2, as thought.
I mean, we're going to be out before 1, probably.
Well, not if you keep doing that. All right, dudes, we did it. I had a good trip. Stop and go. Good trip.
Same thing.
Tobias, you enjoy your trip?
Sure.
That's your first backpacking trip, dude. You killed it.
You slayed it, man.
Like,
That's awesome.
dude's a natural. Now for his fascia, I mean, well,
Are we still back there? He's coming.
he's coming. We'll see what he thinks, what the mouth thinks about this trip. These mileage is definitely not kosher, not correct. Not right on. Hey, Mouth, how was your trip, man? How was your first backpacking trip?
Well, since I survived that first day, I feel pretty good.
All right. It's another one, hot one today in the books. Hopefully we'll put this trail behind us for a couple years now before we head back out here. Kind of over it. I love it, but I'm over it. So, thanks, South Cumberland.